This is a collaboration between the Virginia Tech School of Architecture and Design and the Virginia Department for the Blind and Vision Impaired. There's a group of 13 blind and vision impaired learners from around the state of Virginia who are learning about design. Most of them are high school age. Some of them have completed a few years of college, and we've already gotten a few of them so interested in architecture that they're thinking about applying to the School of Design.
Course and start working and then study for your exams and then you get licensed and then whoa, you're an architect. Wow!
In addition to them, there are 7 students from the School of Architecture and Design who are leading a workshop and have organized different design projects for those blind and vision impaired participants. And we're very fortunate to have the blind architect Chris Downey, fly in to join us and be a mentor for the participants in the workshop.
I thought I'd share a little bit today about actually what I learned about architecture from losing my sight, how I changed.
We've got a lot of different activities planned for the workshop. One of the activities is to design your own home, which is the standard first-year architecture studio project. Participants will be tasked with exploring different types of spaces, thinking about different architectural elements like facade and corridor, how they would improve those spaces for the needs of the blind and the vision impaired community, and adapt them in a way that creates a holistic architectural composition.
So there might be a version where I just put this one here and this one here.
One of the best things about being able to do this workshop and organize everything is it's given me a really great insight into the other challenges that people with disabilities have and the way that that affects how we as architects should design. We talk about universal design principles all the time, making things that are accessible to everybody, but I think this workshop offers something so much more intimate and really eye-opening for us to be able to be more conscientious when we're designing and thinking about the way that spaces feel.
So in the design industry, we've been using cork for flooring and insulation for many years.
I did a similar workshop like this one in the role of the student back in 2009. I was a student instructor. The experiences I had imposed on me an awareness of the needs of the differently abled. This awareness has stayed with me throughout my years as an educator and in practice. And I'm already seeing that the same kind of awareness is being cultivated in the students who are leading the workshop here.